Welcome to the Art Project. We don't have time for any intros. Too many drawings to do. Too much Inktober going on right now. I am really way behind. Part of the reason is because I have camera issues. I usually do a lot of these videos on my phone, even though I bought this 4K video cam to do videos with. I've still been doing them on my phone a lot, and the camera on my phone has gone kaput. So I've been several days without a camera, but that's okay. We got some Inktober drawing to do, and I ain't worried about all that. So I did break out the 4K camera that I got. I don't think it is a true 4K camera. I used the camera to do this video right here. So if you think the picture quality is okay, let me know in the comments down below. I like it when you can see the nice, crisp, sharp lines. And when I was doing the video, I just didn't feel like you could really see the lines all that great. But it might be because I was, of course, viewing it on the camcorder itself. So we'll see what happens. I haven't really reviewed the videos that I've made with this camera too much. So anyway, enough about all that. So this is Slippery. The Inktober prompt for this drawing is Slippery. And I don't know, for me it was kind of the toughest one. How do you demonstrate a face and slippery at the same time? Of course, there's that classic wet face look that I could use, I guess. But that's boring. Everybody's done those, I think. I don't know. I haven't looked, or at least I just kind of felt like that was the thing that everybody was going to do. So I was trying to figure out, all right, what else is slippery? What do I know that's slippery? And I did some brainstorming, and the slippery that I came up with eventually got around to was like mud wrestling. The thing that brought me to mud wrestling was I was watching a video by a band called Family Force 5, and the name of the video is Cray Button. And in the movie Cray Button, they were dancing in like a big mud pit outside. And it was really a lot of fun looking, and I thought, okay, you don't get much slippery than mud, so well, maybe you do. But it just was like a really slippery looking vibe. So I thought, okay, let me find some images of someone mud wrestling, and I'll just draw that. And so I did. I found a picture online of this girl just covered in mud, and it was just dripping off of her face, and it was great. So that's how this particular picture went down. I think it is kind of like one of the best that I did as far as like realism goes. I don't know, there's a lot that I didn't like about it at first, but from a distance it actually turned out pretty good. There are a lot of little details that were really hard to get just because her hair was all this big tangled mess and all. But the sunlight, she was outside, I think, in the mud, and so the sunlight was real harsh and created that great shadow underneath her neck and underneath all of the mud. If it hadn't been for those shadows underneath the mud, like there on her eye and everything, it probably wouldn't have been that great of a video. That great of a drawing. So yeah, shadows help a whole lot. If you can look at your drawing and figure out how to do the shadows, like look at the shadow shapes that are made. That shadow underneath her chin right there is just like almost solid black, and it is a very strange shape, but it fits the contours of her face and the mud. So yep, there we go. Anyway, also I didn't get a whole lot of footage because with this camera that I've got, I can basically plug it in and charge it, or I can do videos, and sometimes the camera would die and I would miss a lot of footage, which I think is what is about to happen here in just a few minutes. So, a few seconds. 1 minute I'm drawing and shading it in, and she's not very thoroughly shaded, and then the next second she'll be almost completely done. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a good Inktober. I'm watching some of what y'all are doing on Instagram, so if you will post your picture on Instagram and then tag me in it, tag at Chad the Artist, and I will see it, I will like it, and I will comment on it. So I look forward to seeing your work, and I hope you are seeing mine on Instagram. I think that's really one of the best ways to look at it. Anyway, I hope you like it. Your turn. Go make some Inktober art.